Do you want to know the 5 fashion mistakes that women over 50 and 60 are making today that is aging them? Well, I've got the 5 mistakes and I'm going to share them with you. And I've also got some simple and quick fixes, so it's going to be an easy fix, no big deal. We've got it covered. Hi, my name's Kimberly. Welcome to Ageless, and I'm here to help you look and feel your best at every age. Now let's talk about this, because word on the beauty street is a lot's going on in the fashion world, and the 50 and 60-year-olds are making some really bad mistakes, but we can work that out. I'm 62 and I've been guilty of some of these myself, so I've had to try to rectify them. But every day things are changing. One thing, something's in, it's a fashion trend, the next day it's out. But guess what? When you're over 50 and 60, what worked yesterday may not work today. And what we need to focus on is having timeless pieces, classic pieces that we can wear all the time and always look modern and always look stylish, because following the trends of yesterday do not apply to us. Now, if you're really avant-garde and you love to, participate with all the latest trends, that is groovy, baby. But guess what? Sometimes it doesn't apply. If you're a certain age, it looks awkward, or it doesn't necessarily fit you as a person or your personality, or it might. Like if you're super artistic and you have a flair, you work it. But some of those trends don't apply to us. But these are mistakes from the past. I'm talking blast to the past that we need to rectify to stay current and create our own trends at 50 and 60 and beyond. Okay, here we go. Let's start this party. The first thing we're going to talk about is oversized boxy tops. Now, when you're a mature woman and you are embracing the next chapter and phases of your life, wearing these giant shirts, oversized shirts that you get lost in, and your shape, you have no shape. The boxy oversized top, it has a time and a place, but it doesn't really flatter you. And the older that we get, we need to really work with what we have. We're in a positive aging moment, and that's what I'm passionate about. And I love to share it with you, is we've got to work with what we've got, and regardless of your shape, regardless of your weight, regardless of your body type, body shape, how tall, how small, it doesn't matter. Embrace it and work with it. Create a shape instead of a box. So guess what? To rectify this, tuck in your shirt. That is number one, is to look at your wardrobe. And if everything you wear is super oversized and you can't even see that you have a waist, and again, it doesn't matter how big the waist is, we're going to find it. Tuck your shirt in. That in itself is remarkable. What an improvement. Hallelujah. It's like being a female and embracing our feminine energy is such a wonderful, beautiful thing. So tuck that shirt in. And a way to, improve this is get a belt. And it doesn't have to be a fancy belt, just a belt. But if we go for something that's classic and timeless, a black belt, a brown belt, a tan belt, anything to create a waist that will complement and flatter you and give you a silhouette. But the boxy shirts is mistake number one, because it just evaporates you. You disappear and you just have no shape. So one of the biggest offenders, and I'll go out in public and I observe and I watch, and I'm always trying to learn. And when I'm watching so many of these women, if all they did was tuck their shirt in, and put on a belt and create that shape and give themselves a more defined waistline. And again, it doesn't matter the size of the waistline. It just makes you look beautiful. It's amazing that the figure on a woman is so attractive. So get back to that. Find that waistline, tuck your shirt in, try it, and let me know in the comments. If you are an offender of this mistake, oh my goodness, the other day, around the house when I'm cleaning, I wear oversized big sweatshirts and stuff like that, but when I'm in public, I do not. And then sometimes I am more aware of it, and I don't want to wear that sweatshirt because I know I get lost in it. So think about that. All of these are just reminders of mistakes that women are making that is aging them. It makes you look older than you are. And again, enhance yourself, create your shape, embrace your womanhood. All right, that's number one, that is aging. And simple way, simple fix. We can fix this, no big deal. Okay, the next thing is, and I know you're gonna either laugh or you're gonna cringe. It's wearing little bitty flowers, little bitty prints. Now, I don't even think my grandmothers wore stuff like that, but I see a lot of women that aren't even 50 or 60 or 70 or 80. And they're wearing that little pretty, it's like a little house on the prairie look, I suppose. It makes you look a lot older than you really are. And if that's the look you're going for, well, you work that. But for those of us who are trying to embrace positive aging, if you're trying to always illuminate yourself, lift up yourself, and look light and bright, and stay current and modern and bold, wearing that little bitty print is a distraction. I suppose that's what I'm trying to emphasize here, is the little bitty prints take away from your attractiveness. They don't enhance. It is distracting for some reason, and that whole concept of Little House on the Prairie came to mind. And so it's aging. If you are one of the women that, if you look in your wardrobe today and you go in and look and you have a lot of that little bitty prints, maybe step back a little bit and try to put something else in there that is solid. This is an alternative to this. Will make you look younger and lighter and brighter, is to wear solid colors. And again, solid colors are timeless. They are pieces that go with everything. If you've got a shirt with little bitty prints and you're trying to wear it with a jacket that has a stripe, it's trying to find things that complement one another and things that layer together, things that are cohesive and make you look more put together. Therefore, we're talking about fashion and style today. And so those little bitty prints, if you just supplement a lot of that, add one or two solid prints to that, it will brighten your complexion. It will make your whole outfit look cohesive, put together, put on that belt. It's a winner every time. Okay, the next thing that is a fashion mistake, style mistake that women over 50 and 60 are making that is super duper aging is, you're not going to believe this, but of course, yes you will. It's wearing lingerie that is too small for you. And if you have gained some weight or you've lost some weight, either or, but the lingerie that doesn't fit you anymore, love yourself more. Self-love, self-care, wearing lingerie that fits appropriately makes such a huge impact on how you look and how you feel. It's about how you feel is most important. But I tell you what, all that beauty comes from the inside out. And if your bra is so tight on the shoulders, it's cutting into the shoulders, and if it's too tight around your midriff, it creates lumps and bumps that wouldn't ordinarily be there. Take a look in the mirror and And notice, is your bra, could you let that out 1 or 2 notches and soften around your midriff? You still want to lift your bosom, but you can do that and lift. But don't cut yourself so tight that you've got an indention in your shoulder. There are so many beautiful bras of different fabrics and materials that complement you in how you look through your clothes and how your clothes lay on top of the lingerie. But wearing things that are too tight and cause a demarcation, you talk about distracting, but it's not even that. It's uncomfortable. And therefore, take a step back, go through your lingerie, and if you've got bras that are too tight, either move that pin over or get yourself some new lingerie and love yourself. And the other thing is wearing underwear that are too tight. Same premise. If you see a woman and she's got on really, really tight underwear and there's that deep, deep panty line, holy smokes, you talk about where your eye goes. You can't help it. Go back, step back, take a look at how your underwear look in your jeans, how they look in your sweatpants. If you wear leggings, especially in leggings, woo, that is like a big, big, big demarcation right there. And you can be wearing black. It doesn't matter what color they are. But if your panties are too tight, big mistake, huge offender, easy fix. Just either get some underwear, a size up, and remember, it's not about the size. So many women get hung up on, I wear a this, I wear a small, I wear a medium, I wear a this. It doesn't matter because every single designer, every different manufacturer, they wear different, they're shaped different, the size is different. It's like same thing. You can get a pair of blue jeans and try on 5 pairs, same size, same length, and they all fit you different. Right? Right. It's the same with the underwear. If those mediums just are cutting into you too tight, well, guess what? Let that pride go. Get yourself a large. And same thing, it's reversed. If you are wearing underwear that don't fit you properly and you can see them through your pants, yikes. That's a no-no too. That just looks bad all around. But the most prominent thing that is the fashion mistake, style mistake, I think for over 50 and 60 women, is wearing underwear that are so tight and constrictive like a python in your pants. But boy, does it look no good. It just, if you see women in leggings or blue jeans or any kind of slacks and you can see that panty line, that deep marcation, and it's creating a bulge that wouldn't even be there. Big mistake, but we know how to rectify it. Okay, the next one is, now this sometimes goes unnoticed because we don't even know. You know, we're unaware. And guess what it is? The fourth big mistake is wearing super, super heavy, strong perfume. So many of us douse ourselves because we want it to last all day. I mean, my goodness, we're conditioned. Or we put on too little and then you can't smell it. And then we put on more, layering it perhaps, thinking it's going to have longevity. Wearing the heavy perfume that lingers and lingers and lingers is a mistake that is so offensive to everyone around you, and you may not even know it. So take a step back on this one, and the next time you apply your perfume, less is more. Because the older that we're getting, sometimes our olfactory senses just aren't what they used to be. But it's just common knowledge. You know that old saying, oh, she smells like a grandma, or I can tell a grandma's been here by the smell. It's that strong, heavy, pungent perfume. And that's another thing to consider is, have you been wearing the same perfume for the last 30 years? Okay, I get it. It's your signature scent. We all have a signature scent that we love, that we adore, doesn't give us a headache, and we can wear it. It's like wearing your favorite pair of blue jeans. It's like putting on your cozy pants at night when you come home to hang around the house and watch, your favorite Netflix shows. I understand, but maybe it's time to get a new perfume, a new scent. Maybe let that one go. Maybe it's strong. Or, again, just use it sparingly. Because what worked for us in the past may not work today. But wearing a perfume and finding a perfume is a task in itself. Because if you're hypersensitive, if your skin reacts, if it gives you a headache, there's all kind of variables, for heaven's sakes. But my goodness, finding a good perfume that you can wear, that doesn't offend everybody, that's, it's a challenge. But first and foremost, you have to love it. It has to make you feel good about yourself. And it's those senses, that sense of smell is memorable. And if you walk in a room or people embrace you and they're like, oh, you smell so good, that's memorable. It's so attractive. It's so ladylike. And it creates a memory to other people about you. It creates that stigma, that persona that you exude. But the one thing you don't want to do is wear so much perfume that they can't wait for you to leave because it's pungent. So you want to make a good memory, a positive impression on everyone, not clear the room. So that is our fourth style and fashion mistake for women over 50 and 60. Okay, now the last one is oodles of fun. I can't help myself. But this last one is capri pants. Now, I bet if we all look in our wardrobe, we've got some sort of capri pants in there. I know we do. But here's the ticket, and here's the offense. Are the capri pants too short, or are they too long? Now, this comes to mind because I am very petite. So when I wear capri pants, and predominantly in the summertime, of course, with some cute sandals, I think they look great. And then I walk away, I'm in a department store, and I walk by a mirror and I look at myself. It looks ridiculous. They're this much too long. So it's look like I'm wearing pants that are too short. Or my shorts too long. It just looks silly. So I stopped wearing capri pants last year because I saw myself in a mirror in a department store and about fell on the floor. I wanted a hole to open up and I could crawl inside because it looked that bad. And I thought they were adorable when I left the house. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know where it went so wrong, but it was bad. So I should have gotten a fashion arrest that day. It was so off the charts offensive. And again, I couldn't see that at my house. They were just so long that it looked like my pants shrunk. And so it just was not right in every regard. With that being said, capri pants have a place and a time. And I know they're adorable. We call them pedal pushers, and they've got all these adorable names through all, Doris Day phase. I Love Lucy wore them. Every generation has their capri pants, and they look so refreshing. But when you're over 50 and 60, if they're not the exact correct length as they should be and were intended, fashion arrest, fashion mistake, and I was one of them. It was bad. So look in your closet, try on your capri pants. If spring is coming, spring is about to come sprung upon us, and we're excited to pull that out. We've been covered in sweaters for months. It's still cold. It's supposed to snow where I live Friday and Saturday. So I'm still in sweaters and such. However, it depends on where you live around the world. So you could be somewhere where you're like, I'm wearing capris tomorrow, and good for you. But take a look in the mirror and make sure are they laying where they should be, because how we can rectify this quick fix, remember this is about simple fixes, is either tailor them, hem them up, or let it go. Because if they simply don't fit your leg shape, your leg length, and they don't flatter you, then we need to let that go if we're over 50, 60, plus, plus, plus. For me, I just let it go. I can't find any that look nice on me. I can't find any that complement my leg because my legs are so short. So I work with what I have. One long, single length, solid color makes my leg look longer. So we work with what we've got, and I'm going to stick to solid colors, one length, no capris for me. But if you love them, just make sure they're the right length. Oh, my stars friends, this was so much fun. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you found some value in all these fashion mistakes. Let us know in the comments. Are you an offender of any of these mistakes? Can we laugh about this? Can you look at your wardrobe tonight or tomorrow and go, holy stars? I've got the little prints. I've got the capri pants that are way too long, hit me at the cankle. They're way below where they should be. Or my perfume, I can smell the perfume when I walk in my closet. Let us know if you have done any of these fashion mistakes and what you're going to do to correct them and soften them and make them more approachable for today's standards. And it's not a standard. It's just evolving, because you have to be true to yourself. Do what works for you. If you want to wear capri pants that are too tall or too small, too short, too long, you do it, because you have to be honest with yourself, true to yourself, and express yourself how you see fit. Because here on Ageless, every day is a gift, and positive aging is what we embrace and enjoy every moment. And I want you to go out there and be bold and be stylish and be confident and be ageless. Thank you for spending time with me. Check out the next video to learn more about being ageless every day. Take care.